Last video I introduced the idea that the driving force in the English language is the rhythm 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then a 4. I also mentioned that English is super duper easy. Well, it's not just super duper easy because of the rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4. English is also super duper easy because for us to maintain that rhythm, it has to be super duper easy to say. So, for example, let's take a look at 1 and then 2 and then a 3 and then a 4. I didn't say 1 and then a 2 and then a 3 and then a 4 because that's obviously difficult to say, and it would be very difficult to maintain the rhythm. 1 and then a 2 and then a 3 and then a 4. It would also be extremely ugly. Let's take a look at what we really did say. 1 and then a 2 and then a 3 and then a 4. And was reduced and modified to be n. Then was reduced and modified to be then. Was reduced and modified to be n. 1 and then a 2 and then a 3 and then a 4. Now that is super duper easy to say. So those are the weak forms, n, then, and of and, then, and Does it mean that every word in English has two pronunciations? Absolutely. If it doesn't receive an accented syllable, it's reduced and modified. If it receives an accented syllable, it's spoken perfectly and openly. This idea for English language learners who are coming from a syllable-timed language can be a little difficult to incorporate in their learning process and in their usage of the English language. Now, something to really keep in mind is that English doesn't have to be super duper easy to remember. It doesn't have to be super duper easy to read or even super duper easy to write. More than anything, it doesn't have to be super duper easy to learn. It does have to be super duper easy to say. So, if you're having trouble pronouncing English words or speaking, I guarantee you're speaking incorrectly. This is rule number 1 for the English language. It must be super duper easy to say. It's the driving force behind everything we say and our ability to communicate very quickly, complex ideas very quickly. And it's the single most important thing to take into account while you're learning the English language.